Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Planet Zoo. So, in our last episode, we got our gold star at Maple Leaf Wildlife Park, and today we're moving on to Great Caldera Safari Park. I think that's how it's pronounced. Built on the site of a long dormant volcano, Great Caldera. Oh my God! Safari Park is Bernard Goodwin's ode to safaris, featuring animals from all over Africa which happily roam their expensive habitats. Expansive, even. The park is currently in a state of development, with some attractions only half complete. Are you the right person to take them over the finish line? Yes. Yes, we are. Hopefully. So, let's get in here. I'm sure we're going to get a nice scenic introduction where I'm going to shut up and you get to watch and listen to good old Bernie. Build slopes and elevated walkways by dragging the mass up or down when laying paths. I know, I've tried it. Put it into practice, it didn't work out too well. What are you doing, baby? Come and lie down. Alright, I'll shut up now.
I'll get straight to it, shall I? This is our Savannah Animal Sanctuary. It's been quite a small operation until now, but we've just been donated some land. And so, like my waistline at Thanksgiving, we're gonna expand. And I think the best way to finance that expansion is by finishing off our 4x4 adventure tour track ride. It'll be a wonderful way to let people safely see wild animals really up close. Although, if you've ever had a mandrill sit on your windshield during one, sometimes it's a little too up close.
On the microphone.
But the main focus of the sanctuary will be breeding and releasing animals of all kinds back into the wild. Oh. And as it's a sanctuary, we'll also have to take in animals sometimes. Does that all sound simple? Good, because there's more. We also need to make sure we educate our guests and achieve a very high conservation rating. Well, that's all. Off you go.
So, there are tasks. I do want to just point out, by the way, my baby's had a haircut. Look at that little face. You're a good baby girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. She looks very pretty. Unfortunately, she wants to sit up here, and she can't. Go on. Oh! You missed it. Right. Let Daddy get some recording done. She's probably sick of hearing that goddamn line, but I need to get some recording done. So, release one of any habitat species to the wild, build a transport ride with a 700 metre length at least, increase education rating to 1.2 stars, and have at least 1,600 guests in the zoo. Well, let's have a look at the zoo to start with. That's fairly large, looks fairly cool. I like this idea. How have you done that? How are the edges squared off? Can you just build a path? I've got to try this before we get into anything. Can you just build like ooh? I have no idea how you do that. Square edges? Oh, what am I doing? We will get back to looking at the zoo in a second. Having a grid selected to enable square paths. Aligned grid. I don't know how you do it. No idea. And then square edges. Oh my word. That is brilliant. Right, now I know. Oh, I can make my things so much better. So much better. Right, what have we got? Fighting for alpha status. I don't know how you stop this. I never managed to stop it on my other park. It's the males that are fighting for alpha status, isn't it? No, it's the females? I thought there was only... Oh, there's a female alpha and a male alpha. Fair enough. Right, what can we do to start with? I think we need to check the habitats out. That is the safari thing? Goes under there, up there. Is this actually a completed? No, it's not. How much money have we got? 78,000? We can start off with that, right? Facilities, rides. It's not that. And it's not that. Edit track. So we can just build. Standard track. What if I just autocomplete? That seems a little bit dull though, doesn't it? How about them? If we go... No angle snapping, thank you. Let's bring it a little bit around this way. It's probably not the first thing we need to do, but... Does it tell you anywhere how long this track is? I don't think it does straight away. Then let's curve it back through this little gap. I just want to make it a little bit longer because I'm feeling the auto finish probably isn't going to be long enough. And then in fact, you know what? We can go towards this little plateau thing that we've got over here. Make it a little bit longer. And then loop it back round there. I thought that'd be a bit too tight. There we go. There we go. And then we can just bring it back into land. Do not like that. Why would you do that to me, game? Yes, and... Slightly too steep of a turn. Surely that'll work. Obstructed. Obstructed. It's the tree, isn't it? Can I get that one? Thank you. What was it again? Overview. No, no, no. Edit track. That's the one. Autocomplete from there. It failed. That will work. There. So let's start the test. Don't know what that does, but anyway. Can we get a ride inside it? So we've got the ride sorted out. It is open for business. Ride camera. The game's paused. That might be why it's not working. Well, the ride is up and running at least. I need a workshop. Where is my other staff facilities? I'm going to assume it's this little section back here. That is a dead cool building. Is there any room for another building or two? I don't really want to build over that way. I actually really like the wood walls they've got going on. They've got their own little staff paths. Where does this lead to? Oh, can I not go underneath? Yeah, I can. I do not know how to go back up. Let me out. Thank God, we're free. Right, let's get a workshop down. Let's stop messing around, shall we? We know we need a workshop. Trade centre, workshop. One of these ones, preferably. Do not want angle snapping on, thank you. I mean, just so it's not too in the way, I think we're just going to chuck it in there. And then that can stop that from complaining. What's going to be the next thing we work towards? Release one habitat species into the wild. What animals have we actually got in here? And are there any that are fighting still? These lot are all fighting, aren't they? Although, I could just release an elephant, couldn't I? Do we really want to, then? What's your genes like? I'm just going to do that. To get that one ticked off. Increase education rating. Right, we can do this. I do wish them dogs had stopped fighting, though. Yeah, I need to be building stuff like this. That is dead cool. Can we get inside here? Because I would like to get some screens. But we can't really put them in anywhere decent. And also, what research can we get going? Might as well finish the zebra research off, hadn't we? I'm assuming we've only got one research facility. And this is the Africa theme, isn't it? But let's not go for that. Power's done, drinks done, souvenirs done, food shops are done. Let's get the barriers being researched, because you know they're going to be useful. And then we can get some screens going. Now, is this literally just the stand? Far too dark. Music speakers. I do think that is just a stand. Whoa, did not mean to put it down there. No, it is an actual monitor. Oh, I took it off the entire thing, didn't I? God damn it. Right, let's try that one again. There we go. We'll have one that side and one that side. Oh, and then you've got to put the screens on. I see, I see. So we can have one for the giraffes and one for those. I assume they're all in here. If we click on the barriers, we can see what animals we've got in here. We have giraffes. We only have giraffes in here. Fair enough then. So we don't need this second one for giraffes. We can get an educational speaker. Can I throw it on the back of the screen? Oh, that is brilliant. No. I want the speaker. You're not going to let me do it, are you? In retrospect, that's not quite as brilliant as I wanted it to be. Let's have it on the railing behind then, so guests can't actually see it. There we go. We'll get another one. We'll just put one next to each of these things. Get an education board there. Get a monitor. Set you up to giraffe and a speaker behind. Right about there. And then have we got another thing over here? Yes, we do. I'm not going to do all of them all the way down. I'm just sticking to the left because that's what I've been doing so far. Yeah, I could just be doing this, couldn't I? But that only wants to place them on the ground floor, so I prefer doing it the way I'm doing it. Why would I want them down there? We don't want the animals learning about themselves. Who knows what problems that could cause. It is a little bit upsetting that it does try to snap to the back of the camera, but you can't actually do anything with it. What have we got over here? A little staff room and a key put station. Fair enough. What other habitats have we got? Oh, it's giraffe and springbok. But it says there's only springbok. There's 9 animals in there, so my screening would be right. The only problem we've got is the speakers. It's fine. It's fine. We don't want the speakers interacting with each other. I'll put them as close together as is humanly possible. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then you can be the springbok. And you can be springbok. There we go. Then let's get back inside here. Get another speaker over yonder. I know the speakers can overlap very slightly, but I don't really want them to. As close as is humanly possible. I don't understand why it makes it so dark as well after you come out of that, but never mind. Springbok. So we're fixating at the minute. That is not where I want it to be. We're fixating on getting the education up. Excuse me. Just a few speakers and whatnot for each different area. I think will be more than enough. Come on. I do wish there was a way to lock the game onto daytime mode, but I guess that takes away the use for all the lights, so that's not really going to happen, is it? Although zoos like this are giving me ideas for my own zoo that I am building off camera. Spotted hyenas, where are you guys at? Over this way. I mean, generally, it looks like people are stopping and watching over here. So let's get some of the education boards this way. Whoa. We can throw one right there. And that can be spotted hyena. And they're all being powered, which is wonderful. Spotted hyena. I don't think we need screens everywhere. It is all an enclosure. Wow, they're dead generous with all their sizing. Maybe one over there and one on this flat bit. I don't know if they're stopping at this point, though, so maybe we'd like to get it just a little bit closer to the enclosure. Sorry, dudes, but you're going to have to move. There we go. No power. I knew you were going to say that. Where does power come up to them? Literally just to the right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can I... Select as a group. Add to selection. That seems like it's got it. Yeah, that's got it. I think there's inside part. Yeah, just barely. And then we can move. I know the hotkeys for this. I don't know why I'm not using them. Spotted hyena. Spotted hyena. And we have got power over there, but I don't really want to put it over there. That'll be fine for the spotted hyenas. What do we got next then? Habitats, elephants and zebras. I mean, we're not going to get many information panels in here. No, you're being stupid. But we can at least get one above the gate. It seems like people are using the safari. I mean, why wouldn't you? Not something that I've looked into building myself yet, but I'll get around to it at some point. We've got protesters at the zoo. I'm just going to pause the game a second because clearly something is going wrong. It was elephants and something though, wasn't it? Nope. I want this and this and this. Because I would like to be able to get both of them in the same-ish sort of area. You've got angle snapping on. You buffoon. Really, I've spent 20 minutes just placing screens. I do apologise. But if that's what we need to get the start, then that's what we'll be doing. And there you go. And then we can get another one over this side, and hopefully they won't overcross each other. Just a touch. That's as close as we can realistically get it. Get one of them there, and a screen, and you can be zebras. No, I wanted the speaker, thank you. And zebras. Zebras, zebras, you know what I mean. Oh, we've got all this bit across here as well, but where does our power go to? Not really all that far across, but I can get a couple more screens and this bit. Let's put the speakers down first. I've put one there. And one there. That one's not really placed where I wanted it to go, but anyhow. It'll be fine. Get you there. Please don't join onto the roof. What is happening? It's drunk. Tell you what. Let me see. Where am I? Why? Why are you doing this game? Fine. That's as close as we're going to be able to get it. And you can have a screen. And you can have a screen. And then we... Well, actually, it would probably have made more sense to have it underneath the railings like that one decided to do. But never mind. You can be an elephant. You can be an elephant. You can be a zebra. And you can be a zebra. Right, let's stop doing that for a minute. Vet research. Habitat cleanliness is a risk. Have we got people dedicated to work zones, or second area, entrance area, food court lake, food court side? What the hell? Either way. Wow. I'm going to promote everybody that's not fully promoted. What's with all the security guards? Do you often get thieves in your zoos? Upgrade the vets as well. Research is complete, at least. Cool, that zebra's completed. I think next we might as well work on the elephants. Can we get the keeper to come and have a look at this? I don't know if it's keepers that clean these out, or Cleaning habitat. You are a keeper, so it is keepers that clean things out. Looks like the water is undrinkable. Call that. Call that. You guys are still fighting. I'm going to have to search and find out how you stop these all from fighting. They are all diseased. That is not good. We just need to get 1,600 guests now, and then we've done Bronze Star already. Breed 6 new habitat animals. Call that. The vet is coming to all of those. The vet's coming to those. The goddamn dogs are fighting still. Zebras are expecting offspring. Good God, everything is happening all at once. You know what? I'm just going to go back to our final habitats. African wild dogs. They're the only ones we haven't got information panels for. So where does my power go to? Not exactly a brilliant placing for it, is it? Maybe I can just get some signboards. No. We'll leave it. So you are all being sorted out. How many research things have we got? I need to look into this. Facilities, drinking, food, information, merchandise, toilets. I really want staff. Facilities, 3 keeps huts, 1 quarantine, 1 research. Yeah, we need a little bit more research because we need to get research in some of these cures. But I don't really want to mess any of this up. It looks so beautiful. I mean, I could build my own area, but it's not going to look anywhere near as cool as these are. Research. Yeah, I need some more research centres. Is that a staff area back here? Yes, it is. Facilities, staff, research centres. Hopefully, I can just slot a couple of these in. There we go, that'll do. And Control X. Just leave a little bit of a gap in there. Beautiful. So then we can get more research going. Research, research. We are probably going to need some more vets. I don't know if I've got the money to support all this, like, but we're going with it. Diseased and diseased. It's alright, we're going to start researching the diseased soon. Ow, Luna. Would it have fit inside there? Probably. Probably. Oh. So, we just need to bring more guests in. How can we do that? What are guests thinking at the minute? The litter is disgusting. I know I should have brought an umbrella. I didn't come here to see staff facilities. It's scorching out here. Apparently we could do with some marking. Where are the protesters at this point in time? I don't think we've got protesters anymore. An anonymous zoo owner. High amounts of litter. In that case, then we could probably do with some bins. Because you guys are throwing litter absolutely... Well, there is actually some bins here and there. I think we could probably do with some more. Or more caretakers. Maybe. Just maybe. I mean, it won't let me place bins on the bridges. So we've just got you fighting there. High amounts of litter everywhere. We are earning some money. 7 caretakers. You know what? Let's make it 10. I probably should put them in places where I've just seen all the litter. What's wrong with animals now? Low welfare. What's wrong with the zebras? Last drink cleanliness. So, is your water not being cleaned properly? I'd say no. No, it is not. Body of water being treated. Oh, so it is being treated at least. Just not very well, it would seem. Is there anything we can do about that? I don't think so. Treated bodies water 3. Disease discovered. Oh dear God. Habitat and cleanliness isn't good. Let's call your keeper in then, shall we? The view of the giraffes from here is not great at all. I don't like starting in parks where I haven't got a clue what's happening. Because I don't have a clue what's happening. Let's go around and just see if there's anything we can check off. Last meal quality. Right, we can turn the meal quality up. Screw it, you can have 3, you can have 2. So that should sort your meal quality out. Cleanliness is the only thing that really needs sorting in there. How about the other animals? Welfare. The elephants are really having a bad time. Nutrition. Last drink cleanliness is not good. Yeah, that water is not getting cleaned quick enough. Well, if you guys can't see out the back here. Oh dear. Every 3 months. Is there any chance, facilities, I could squeeze any more water treatment in here? No, we are not putting it on the roof. That is just silliness. That's a bit of a lookout post. Because it seems like this does need to be treated more so than it is currently being treated. Because otherwise I'm just going to keep getting more and more diseased animals, and we do not want that. How about we try a new thing that we discovered? Can we not edit this at all? No, it would seem that we can't. Nope, 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 nope. I was hoping it'd just let me build it out a little bit further. For some reason we can only build it onto that tile right there. God damn it. Never mind that then. There's not really much we can do about that. You're all diseased as well. Oh my good night. This is atrocious. Your meal quality was turned up, was it not? Yes. Is there anything else I can do about the elephants? Last meal quality. I can turn your meal quality up at least. And you can get turned up. You're all being dealt with. It's just a nightmare. It is just a nightmare. And cleanliness still isn't great. I think it's the water that's doing it. Water and cleanliness. We were looking at the elephants anyway. Last drink cleanliness. So it is getting sorted out a little bit. Can we get any enrichment for the elephants? Habitats. Are you just called African elephants? Fair enough. African elephants, there we go. Enrichment. What enrichment have you got so far? A large fixed roller. Oh no, you've got a rubbing pillar, sorry. So let's just throw a few more of these down. Get a sprinkler, get a sprinkler, get a sprinkler, because it looks like it's fairly hot in there. What's wrong with the rubbing? I'm not removing it, but I'll leave it there. So that is everything in there now. So that should at least cheer you up a little bit more, right? Enrichment's good. Habitat, cleanliness needs to get there. The meal quality will go up when you go and have another meal. So I think we can't really do anything else for the elephants. How about these dudes? How are you doing? You need enrichment. African wild dog. I assume we've got something we can do for you. And get rid. Species. African wild dog. What have you got in there already? You've got a dog ball feeder. Fair enough. You can have one of those as well. And one of them. One of them. A couple of sprinklers here and there. Excuse me. Is that you happier? Yes, it is. And... oh, we've got an exhibit in here. How do they even? How do they even? Climate's good. You could get more exhibits in there quite easily. Which would actually bring us more people to the park. I am aware that I'm losing cash at the moment. Don't even look at what's happening over there. The zebras aren't doing good. Nutrition, your drinking water's terrible. Your last meal quality is bad. I'm fairly sure I've already turned it up. Yes, I have. What other things can we do for you? Your habitat needs cleaning. You could do with some more. Animals not benefiting from living with a diverse range of suitable species. So we could get that sorted out a little bit later. Last thing we're going to do today is habitats, and you are just plains zebra. So let's try and get you some more enrichment in here. We've got a hanging grazer. We can get one of them in there. One of them in there. And we've got the rubbing pillar. Get a few of those down. Get a few of those down. There you go. So they shouldn't be able to complain as much anymore. It just looks all sorts of bad at the minute. Call the vet. The vet's on the way. You guys are still fighting. I do need to find out how to stop things from fighting. But we are going to have to call that it for today's episode. You're failing. Every 3 months, yes please. That's good. We'll just leave them to keep researching. Habitat cleanliness, call the keeper. Mechanical research is done. We've got barrier upgrades. Let's keep them all going. Why have we got that noob researching things? Let's swap you out for Frankie. Yeah, I think we're going to have to leave that there today. It's not been a particularly great start to this zoo, but we have very nearly got bronze already. Not that we've really done much to impact that, but you know, hopefully things will pick up and we'll get more people in and get bronze star next time. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more comments and feedback. Greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!